Who the heck is David Jones Garcia? What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. Happy Monday. Anyway, David Jones Garcia is opening some eyes with his Summer League play this weekend. He scored 18 points versus the Heat. Granted, it was an inefficient 18 points. He did get to the line a lot. And last night, he dropped 25 points against the Warriors in a very efficient night. I will say this, the dude is not ready, or he's not afraid to let it fly. The ball's in his hands, he's probably taking a shot. So who is he? Well, I got some information for you. First off, before we dig into that information, he'll be 24 this season, so he is an older rookie. He's about 6'5" with a 6'7" wingspan. Hey, TSR's measurements. Undrafted and played at DePaul, St. John's, and Memphis. Last season with Memphis, he scored 22 points per game on about 7.5 rebounds on very respectable splits of 46, 38, and 80. He currently has no NBA experience. He's not played 1 minute in the NBA from what I could find. So what did I find? Found his scouting report. I'm like, all right, found something on him from Sports Illustrated. And oddly enough, he did not go by David Jones Garcia back then. Apparently, he was just David Jones. So let's get into the scouting report. Jones transferred to Memphis and really thrived during the recent campaign in what was a major breakout season. Jones boasts a physical build that is ready for the NBA. He also has the type of athleticism that will translate at the next level. Well, like what I'm reading so far. What made the Memphis prospect so intriguing last season was the consistency in which he generated points. Jones scored in double figures in all 32 games last season. All right, that's awesome. That's really good. Showing off his self-creation upside and ability to score from many different spots. He was one of the top college scorers in the country last season. You're probably thinking, TSR, how'd this dude go undrafted? Well, Jones will need to improve his decision-making and handle. We saw that last night. I believe he had 6 turnovers versus the Golden State Warriors, while also ensuring he can impact winning without being a volume scorer. He has a clear path to being a quality NBA contributor regardless, but his role will look very different than it did in Memphis. Jones is a great rebounder, something we need, who also has the size, length, and tools to be a versatile defender at the next level. He's very pesky and disruptive on the defensive end, but does gamble too often sometimes. We've seen that in the Summer League so far. He has the tools to do Let's start that over. He has the tools to do nearly anything on the floor and would very much be worth a second-round pick. Well, he wasn't drafted in the second round. He was completely undrafted. His highlights, by the way, are also there on the Sports Illustrated page. I'm not going to show them out of concerns of copyright, but I just actually did see this. Look at this. 10 of 14 from the field, 12 of 14 from the line, and 5 steals. That's a nice little stat line there, David Jones. All right, let me give my 2 cents. He does seem to be and it's early, but something to talk about. As the news with the Spurs is a little slow right now, and I want to talk about the Summer League. Does seem to be the early front runner for the last two-way contract on the team. Currently, Harrison Ingram and Riley Minnick are the other 2 ways. But we still have a lot of Summer League games left, and we do have a logjam at the wing spot. But if he ends up being the best player on the team coming out of Summer League, not named Dylan Harper or Carter Bryant, then yeah, I guess they could give him the other two-way contract. But I do have a big question in regards to that. With Dylan Harper making his debut soon, what will David Jones Garcia usage rate be once Dylan Harper and my boy Riley Minnick start playing, which both should be making their debut on July 10th versus the 76ers and VJ Edgecombe. That's going to be a really fun game. I can't wait for that. And that's actually it. That's going to be a really short video today. I don't really have a lot to say because I don't know a lot about him. There's not a lot out there. I found that one scouting report. We've got the 2 Summer League games where he's looked like he was taking a few too many shots against the Heat, and then last night was really efficient. So, guys, a question for you. Are you familiar with David Jones Garcia? Did you see him play at DePaul, St. John's, or Memphis? Or are you like me, like, who is this dude running around the silver and black taking all these shots? Because that's how I felt. But you know what? He looked good last night, and he's got my interest piqued. And certainly if any other players, not named Dylan Harper or Carter Bryant, pique my interest, I'll do a video on them. Of course, if Harper or Bryant go off and are looking phenomenal, sure, we'll do a video about how Dylan Harper's, we'll do the hype video, like, holy crap, Dylan Harper already looks like the best player in the draft, one of those type of crazy things. But I don't know. It was fun doing the Summer League games with you guys this weekend. The refs are already in full mode with a lot of whistles, of course, a lot of turnovers and fouls in these games, and just some poor shooting. But it's Spurs basketball, and we're not going to have any basketball to call on the channel in August or September. So I'm going to call probably every summer league game. And cheap plug alert, be live tomorrow night at 10 o'clock Eastern. Be the Spurs versus, and Carter Bryant should be back, versus none other than the man himself, Bronny James, and the Lakers. Drop a comment down below and everything we talked about, your thoughts on David Jones Garcia in the Summer League so far. Hit the TSR Sports channel and subscribe to become part of our awesome Spurs community. I thank you, and as always, go Spurs go.